And 3 bites in, my tongue starts to tingle and my throat starts to tingle. I'm like, yeah, I'm having an allergic reaction. It got to the point where I'm doing this, like my breathing, so like that's how I knew my breathing was affected. I'm doing this like that deep, like I'm breathing like that. And I'm sculling the water down because I'm trying to find the pharmacy on my phone near me. Brother, the lady's looking at me dying. I said, are you sure you didn't put anything in it? My voice is changing too. Brother, the lady looks at me, she goes, brother, would you like the bill? Kazi, I was like, what?
Listen, dominate water like water where the beach is. Me and her far apart, eyes on Moesha. Hands up for the real, thumbs down for the flag. I had to go get it, no I couldn't wait.
Hey, let's get it. Let's start calling, man. We're back, man. We're back. Anyways, it's been a while. We changed settings.
Yeah, we broke.
We broke. You see, this is what happens when you guys are not supporting us. When you're not sending in the bugsies, we got to downgrade a little bit.
Yeah, our multicultural diversity fund ran out, unfortunately.
Yeah. And the communities don't want to shout the community, so we're back here. But we're back in the area where it started.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing. And I'm back from a massive trip, so had a good break.
Hey, you've been away for a minute.
Yeah. Went for what, 3.5 weeks?
Yeah, where'd you go? Springvale, yeah?
Yeah, Springvale, Fitzroy, Damian. And now, but I just got back from.
No, you can't say.
Actually, let's address what first the break we had.
Yeah.
Because we were away for 2 months.
Yeah.
So obviously, like we moved cribs, so we had to find a new.
Took a time out.
Took a time out. And it died out a bit, we're just like, bruh. The thing is, with me, I was like, bro, let's take a break, because I was like, I don't want to force I was personally thinking like, bro, I'm not going to force an episode where the quality isn't as good.
Yeah.
And we're not as hungry for it, like hungry to drop a good episode. Like, I felt like we're coming in, it was a bit like a simulation. Like, just like, yep, all right, let's do this episode. We'll plan to get our last minute. Like, it was just like, let's go.
There is no passion. There's no
passion, no energy, no aggression, nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I felt like it was just like it got to that point. I'm like, right, let's take a break, whatever.
Yeah. And
we'll come back hungrier. And I'm keen to record now.
Yeah, you remember having the flyer? Well, I'm like, no. Hey, honestly, no, I'm Jade. I'm actually Jade.
Let's address the Instagram firstly. You're back on Instagram.
I'm back on.
But you went from Prince to Burn City to King. What was the upgrade to King?
Okay, all right. So it's actually a long story. I'll share it with you guys. So Burncitypirince, it started off, I wanted to be like the best dancer in Melbourne. I was like, you know what? I want to be the best dancer. So I was like, I want to be like the freshest prince. Like the Fresh Prince. Then I went to Burncitypirince. For me, I just felt like Fresh Prince was kind of corny. Got to the point. But then I went to, then I changed to KingDamiann. Now it's KingDamiann to end. So what happened was.
Why is King back? That's not even humble.
No. It is. It's actually a humbling story. Anyway, so what happened was I had the name prophesied over me. So I was at a youth event, and then the guy said to me, he spoke over my life, and he said, the whole time he'd been trying to be the prince, but he was just saying, he was referencing the Bible. He was just saying when David got anointed for the next generation, he got called King David. So when he became anointed, he got changed from just a regular guy, a regular shepherd, to king. So that's where it comes from.
Yes, Christianity, Damian talk. So
that's where the name came from.
Because you know what I mean, I was overseas, I saw the King.
Yeah.
I said, who does this guy think he is, brother? Yeah. But then you're telling me this is a prophecy on top of that, brother.
Yeah. So hey, so it's actually a humbling name. It's not actually like.
Oh yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
For the generation.
Yeah, it's for the next for the next generation.
And then you just had a massive concert, and then you said, "Let's smosh me."
That's what happened.
That one, I love that one. I saw that because you guys had like a massive.
Yeah, you went for live rally, so it's like 5,000 teenagers.
But I want
at festival hall.
But the thing is, what I loved, guys, was when I saw the moshing.
Yeah.
Well, how?
Yeah. All right. So
man, surely Jesus wasn't moshing.
No.
Jesus was walking on water, brother. I know Jesus was walking on water, but moshing.
Yeah. No, so basically what happens is after that part of it, so after we were just hyping it up, because basically you do schools tour. So you go around to all these public schools. So all these kids have never...
schools.
Yeah, that's why these kids have never actually been to church or like a youth group before, nothing. So they come to the venue and that's what appeals to them, right? But then afterwards they have a speaker who like shares the gospel to them. And so that night there was 950 salvations. So like 950 kids, first time they said, I want to believe in Jesus.
Oh,
That's the goal for it. So the goal for it is that. But like, that's not like, oh, this is what Christianity is about. It's actually what's after.
Right, sounds like a pyramid scheme. Because you're getting at me, brother. The Muslims from the start, you got to do this. You're stuck on this. Accept or not, done. No, but there's a way you gotta. So that's the new way of getting the new generation. There's a new generation.
It's a whole different breed of kids.
The way it applies to the old generation.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was lock up Sundays, especially Sundays.
It's like more like doing faith religiously than actually relationally. So it's just more so like, if you do this, this is how you live, and then if you don't live up to these standards, then like you're not accepted here. So it's just more like that. And so like a lot of people, they're off put by it. You see like there's actually a split, especially in Western society. It's just like religion is like this, and it's just like politically, they're just trying to dive away from it as far as possible. So for us, we're just trying to make it appealing so we can actually get into those schools still, and still invite them to events like this without getting completely shut out.
Well, I get you, man. I just saw the concert. I was like, yeah, these guys are jumping, bro. Oh my Jesus on the cross, brother, saying.
They're just checking the LeBron James.
Yeah, brother. Nah, it's crazy, bro. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what Damian was doing on the...
That's me. That's what's been happening in the break. So that's what's, yeah. But how about you guys? So you went off the grid.
Yeah, just did a solid.
You've gone off the grid. You've come back with the Vietnam hat.
Got the Saigon hat. I don't know that. I'm a communist.
Hey, you know what? I want to say real quickly. So overseas, this guy, I get a random call at like 7 a.m. This guy... He answers the phone. He's like, hey, bro, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, cuz, how you been? This is that. He's like, hey, say what's up to Lee. He just shows me some random guy, cuz. There's a random guy like,
I was getting with Lee, some South Korean guy, bro.
The guy said, what's up, man? What's up?
Oh, yeah, shout out my boy Lee, man.
Bro, 7 a.m. was random. I was like, hey.
No, because you called the group chat.
I called the group chat. I called the group chat. He picked up.
I was getting with Lee. Guys, overseas, I don't sleep. I'm up. I'll have like 3-4 hours of sleep. But besides that, I'm up. I was kicking all Lee, bro. I just met this guy, and I ended up just talking smack.
Nice guy, cuz,
I just saw him, bro. So what happened was I was smashing down. What's those Shinjuku? What's those? It's the hey. I was smashing down the ramen, the ramen noodles. I didn't name the bikes. I think.
I'm crying, cuz. Wait.
Right.
Take it, Rayvo. Yes, I didn't know you were going to go that direction, cuz.
I'll tell the story, cuz.
I didn't know you were going to dive into it, cuz.
So, yeah, this is how most of my interactions happen overseas. I look at the guy, so like I'll be eating whatever, so I'm having a thing, and he's sitting there.
Yeah.
So I'll look at them like this, and they look at me. It's just a weird thing. You know when you make eye contact with someone at a random moment, both at the same time? And then it's always happens, I give him that nod.
Yeah, and he's like, what's up?
And then he looks at me, he goes, where are you from? I'm like, Australia. Where are you from? He goes, Korea. I'm like, oh, nice, man. And I'm eating. Like, what are you doing? And then he goes, oh, I'm just hanging out. I'm out, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, nice. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, man. I'm just going to go home. And then he's like, oh, so you finished? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we ended up going to some Korean barbecue place.
Yeah.
At like 2:30 a.m., bro.
And you're kicking it. Yeah.
Bro, it's so random, cuz.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the city doesn't sleep, cuz. Cuz, Mesh, put the camera on Mesh. I want to know what's Mesh laughing at, bro.
Bro, I was crying, bro.
Mesh is dying.
That's the funniest thing that's happened all week.
Let me continue the story anyways. So we ended up thinking, and I was just hanging out from the whole night, cuz.
Yeah.
We vibing, kicking it, you know?
Yeah.
And then this guy called, and then I'm like,
yo, what's up with Lee? And that's the essence.
And then, so I'll start off with, so what I do, so I went, so I had to go on leave for work.
Yeah.
And work's like to me, hey, listen, you gotta go on leave. So I booked in this leave. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll go on this time of the year. And then 2 weeks before the leave, I'm like, damn, bro, what am I gonna do for the leave? Like almost 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Let me just go around Asia. So I was planning it out, like where to go. I was either gonna go Europe. I was gonna do a trip,
Europe would have been Habs. But Asia's cheaper.
It would have been Habs. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like solo traveling, it would have been nice to do Asia more than Europe.
Yeah, true. I agree with that.
Next question. How do you feel about solo traveling?
I didn't even get into it, man. Let me build it up.
In other words, he said, "Shut up, mate. You're boring. Let me spice it up a bit."
So obviously I was like, oh, look, I need to go. I want to go on things. So I booked it. I'm like, okay, let me do it like a belt.
Yeah.
Bro, I ended up paying like $1,000 for that whole thing. So I went from Melbourne to Japan, Japan to Korea to Vietnam back to Melbourne.
That's cheap.
And I paid $1,000. And I even, bro, I was like, bro, this is so cheap. I paid extra $200 and I got like a checking bag. Because initially I was gonna like backpack around.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, is this cheap, bro? I might as well get a hotel.
Yeah, straight up.
So then I'm like, all right, sweet. So I'll go to Japan. I go to Tokyo. I land in Tokyo. And I'm like, yo, this is it, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know how they say, because you know, like climate change, they're saying the world's getting hotter and all of this. Melbourne hasn't got the climate change. I need the climate change here. It's so, like, even summer's dead here. Like, it rains.
Oh, okay.
How bad have the last, like, three, 4 summers been, bro? They've been dead, man.
So was it nice there?
Bro, it was like 30 degrees, a bit of humidity, nice.
No way.
Every day.
I thought it's cold in Japan.
No, it's summer, bro. They're in all the hemisphere. So they're opposite to us. So,
June, summer.
yeah, so like for them it's summer now. So I go there, bro, and it's just, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, Japan's like amazing, bro. Like, they got like this balance of like nature and like city life.
Yeah, literally.
And then they got technology mixed with old technology.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause it's just like, it's a crazy vibe. Like, they still use fax machines, but then they got like the fastest trains, and they got like, bro, you go to the restaurants, bro, you're getting served by a machine.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And like, yeah, so Japan was sick. So like, what I did was I did 9 days in Japan, 8 days in Korea, and 5 days in Vietnam.
Which one's the best one?
For a tourist-wise, I'd probably say Japan.
Okay.
Japan was a vibe, but like for like kicking it, like just the on holiday mode, Vietnam probably.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd probably say Vietnam.
Who had the best food?
I'd probably, bro, I'm gonna go with Japan, just for the diversity of food they have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, there was like, you know, banh mi? You know, like Vietnamese?
Banh mi, yeah.
Banh mi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the Vietnamese.
I don't know, yeah.
Bro, I found a spot, some lady makes it. And Kaz, the thing is, like, obviously I was trying to eat halal there. My cousin told me straight up, he's like, to me, Kaz, if you want to have a good trip, eat whatever you can, like, just don't be stressed. It's going to be a bit harder for you to do the halal option, bro.
Yeah.
But I said, bro, I'm going to do it. Bro, I just went on TikTok, and bro, TikTok is the biggest game changer.
Like, oh, yeah, if you want to find anything, even dessert, whatever.
Just life.
Yeah.
TikTok is the app. Like, that's what everyone needed, TikTok. Because I'll be like, I'll be in a suburb, and I'll be like, halal food in here. Like, I'll find, in a random suburb, I'll find food.
Yeah, chilling.
And I'm eating good, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, so Shani was saying solo traveling.
Yeah, no, I was the cleanliness in Japan.
No, I'll talk about the solo traveling, obviously.
Yeah, how do you rate solo traveling? How do you rate it? There's some people that are scared of it, some people...
Nah, I've done it. I did New York solo.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. I like it, man. Because you gotta appreciate your own company. But the thing is, what I love about solo traveling is you're more open to talk to people. You're more open to like meet new people and hang out and have conversations. And you're on your own schedule. Yeah. Because like, for example, let's just say me and you went overseas. Yeah. I'm gonna have all the joy with you. Yeah, like we're having a laugh. Yeah. I'll tell you about this, whatever. And like if someone comes, I'll be a bit more reluctant to like, you know, vibe with them and stuff. Yeah. But like when I was like there, man, I'm by myself.
You're just vibing with people.
So I just meet someone, restaurant, even like how I met Lee. I'll just be kicking it, hey, and someone would ask me a question. Like I went to, like our example was when I went to Hiroshima. I went over there. Yeah. So I caught the bullet train from Tokyo there, and then I was gonna spend the day there and then catch a bullet train back. So that's 10 hours altogether. 5.5 hours, so 11 hours. 5.5 hours to Hiroshima, and then 5.5 hours.
That's long.
Yeah. It's a big country. Like it's like from one side.
Big.
It's not a big country, but it was like from one side of the country to almost like the end.
Okay. Yeah,
you know. So I go to Hiroshima, and I'm like this is the perks of solo traveling, bro. I'm eating in some restaurant. They make some like specific food. Only Hiroshima make it. Like people in Hiroshima make it. I'm munching out on it, and then like there's someone, like there was a family there, and there was a girl opposite us. Yeah. And then I get up to take a picture of my food, obviously, because I've never had this food. It's so nice. Like, I think I'm like, oh, let me record her cooking it, because they're cooking in front of you. And then I sit down, and then the girl on the other side, she goes, "What option have you gotten?" I looked at her like, I got the seafood. And then she goes, me too, I got the seafood.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, nice, yeah. And then I'm like, is this your first time having it? She's like, 1 minute. She comes around, sits down next to me, and she goes, "It's rude to talk loud in Japan." So she just sits there, I'm like, okay. And then we're just eating. She's telling me about like how she's gonna go see the rest of the city, because she's staying there too, she's a tourist.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go, because she's from Belgium. And
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm gonna go anyways, see now. She's like, "Can I tag along?" I'm like, yeah. And then, bro, for the next 5 hours, we're just going around, and we end up meeting another person, and then so it was 3 of us just going around seeing the city.
So, boys, if you're single, mate, just go to Hiroshima and you...
But hey, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, we both had this mutual like thing. Like, I never wanted to see her again.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like weird. You know what, I don't give people on social media overseas. Yeah, respectfully. Like, we both had this agreement, like, it's like, let's enjoy today, like, go see the country, whatever, and we'll both go our separate ways. And this is just a memory, you know? And I think she's got like a selfie of us, like from far of the group, of like of us on her phone. No, nothing, like, no social media, nothing. And that's my favorite thing, bro. One thing I love about when I go overseas is never seeing that person again. I love that idea.
Incognito.
Pretty much, yeah. Incognito tab. I love it, cuz. Bro, like, I think that's like the best thing ever, man. Like, I feel like, bro, like, what I'm gonna talk to this person again about on social media.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I'm not. Yeah, like, and bro, I hate those conversations on social media. It's like, hi, hey, how are you? Good.
How have things been?
Yeah, it's dead. It's like,
you know what? I'll be honest, I hate those ones in person.
Yeah.
You know when you just see the same person just like a lot of times, and it's just like, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. How's things been? What's new? Work? Same old, bro. Oh yeah, true.
But the thing is, when you meet people like that, you have the opportunity to make it like, hey, let's go. I'll give you social media, like, and then, because social media can be like a change of focus in the city wise. Like, if in Melbourne, like, I'll give someone in Melbourne my social media, because it's like
Network.
It's not necessarily network, just like for the sake of like, even like, it'll make the conversation go from not being, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
What have you been up to? How's work? It's like, hey, cuz, I saw you go here.
Doing this, I saw you doing that.
What up? You know, and that breaks the ice a bit more, you know?
True.
So yeah, I was just meeting random people like when I was there. It got to the point like I met a lot of people, and I'd give them my like QR code. So I give them my QR code for my WhatsApp. They scan my QR code. Yeah, that's all. Like, they add me as a contact, and we just talk like that. It got to the point like, I was like, hey man, I want like people message me like, hey, what are you doing today? And I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna do my own thing today. And they completely understand. Like, there's no offense. Like, they're not offended by it.
I don't know you.
It's not that I don't know you. It's just like, cause they know like, hey, we're all traveling.
Yeah,
we're all doing our thing.
You got things planned.
Yeah.
So you're solo traveling. Surely you've seen some cool stuff. Surely there've been some cool things or happened, things that took place overseas that you saw and you're like, yo, this is
like every day there was something happening. Like, I'll never go a day without thinkers. Like, bro, I remember so what I did was I'll go do day trips to different cities. So I went to like Kyoto.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you're solo traveling, there's a level of like, yo, I'm in this myself. You have to have this like independence. Because a lot of people say, I want to do, like, bro, this is one thing I've heard this whole year. I want to travel more. I want to go do this. Everyone says that, kid.
Yeah.
But no one does it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I want to solo travel, you know? But you're like, it's very hard to solo travel. Like, that's one thing I learned about it. It's like, things can go like south very quick. Like, I remember I was walking in Kyoto. I'm doing a day trip there. So what I'll do is I'll travel the whole day. So I'll be smashing out like 25,000 steps a day, bro. And it's like 37, 38 degrees.
Yeah.
And I got to the station, so I was like, so I went to the station. I'm going to the next spot to go like see. And bro, I'm walking and I'm like, yo, I'm starting to see double. Like, I'm seeing two of things.
Oh, no way.
Up in heat stroke, like a heat exhaustion or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, and I'm like, cuz I'm actually cooking right now. Like, I can feel my brain cooking.
Yeah.
I'm seeing double and I'm like, I'm gonna faint. I got 10 steps in me. Easy, 10 steps. Or
Why didn't you just stop?
no, I'm under the sun.
Oh, no way.
Well, I'm gonna just drop, and I know if I drop, bro, like, cuz I'm gonna go hospital, pay money, all these bills. So, but you know what I love?
All right, I'll just leg it at the hospital.
Nah, I'll
take straight out.
You know what I did? One thing I love, Japan was a lifesaver, is they have vending machines everywhere.
Yeah.
So there's vending machines everywhere. So what I did was I went into some customer service place. I went in there, ducked in there, bro. While I'm like, I'll put my hand on the machine, holding the vending machine like this, push some money in, grab the water bottle, scull the water bottle, buy another water bottle, go outside, and just start putting the water all over like my head, my neck, just to cool down, you know?
No way is that bad.
Bro,
Were you just dehydrated? Surely.
bro, I was dehydrated, but the thing is like, because I was so like, hey, I need to go here, I need to go there.
Yeah, you used to
'Cause,
think,
bro, I'm smashing out a whole city in a day. So I'm like going point to point. So I'm like, yo, let me get this done as quick as I can.
Yeah.
So I'm not thinking about, hey, yo, let me get water. And I'm sweating while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So then I did that and I was like, yo, I sat down for like 10 minutes. I was just sitting down like this. And these Asians are looking like, you can see people walking looking like, what's wrong with this guy, bro? I'm just sitting like this, bro, just
They're just recording you.
Nah, they
5 people around you.
they didn't record, but they were like, I think they knew. They're like, yeah, this is heat exhaustion.
I think that's China that does that.
What?
But they all record the black.
No, I'll get to that.
Oh, did you? Oh, you got to? Yeah, I'll see.
I'll get to that.
Again?
So we're in the zoo, I'm taking a photo with the family. Go.
Dạ chụp cho em chị, ở đây chụp em ơi. Đây cầm lại chụp em đây.
Đẹp trai quá.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Ôi, là gành nước Việt Nam mà. Việt Nam gành nước Nam mà.
Yeah, look good.
Xếp vào đây. Ok.
Vô góc đó à. Kêu đây kìa, cảm ơn.
What else? I'll probably go through the trip. So like, let's just say I went to. Oh, Japan's clean, by the way.
Yeah.
I've never seen a country cleaner than that. But there's no bins.
So you just saw on the floor. Let's get sorted.
No, people hold their rubbish. Like they have bags with them. Some people have bags because they're so big on like recycling and stuff, guys. They're massive on that, bro. So like recycling and like, so you'll say, what is it like? What is it called?
Dropping rubbish is like being racist.
No. What is it called when you like it's like burn, well, not burn, bro. Flammable, not flammable. Like can be burnt and can't be burnt.
Oh, okay, I didn't say yeah.
What's the word? All right, we're all dumb here. But they have that, so like they're very big on.
Isn't it oxy something?
No, it's not. Like you talking about pills here, you know? But so like they're massive on that. So bro, I used to be like, damn, bro, I need to get.
Yeah.
Bro, and they chuck receipts at you everywhere. I tell them no receipt, they still give me the receipt. So what I do is I'll go 7-Eleven, I'll take all my rubbish, I'll go buy something from 7-Eleven and just chuck all my rubbish in there. That's what I have to do.
Yeah.
But the country is so clean.
Yeah, nice.
It's clean, bro, and like the level of customer service I've seen there, like how people do their job, is like amazing, bro. Like,
They have the highest suicide rates.
yeah, no, but I'll tell you why. I'll get to like things I've seen there that like probably point to stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So people, when they go to work here, whether you're a cleaner, whether you're a bank manager, you give that your best. You work 100%. It's all in. The guy, like I'll go to 7-Eleven, yeah? The guy's smashing out, let's just say a 12-hour shift. The guy in the first hour, when I come there in the morning, and when I come back there in the evening, he's still giving me the same service.
Yeah.
As a max, they're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the level of service there was just insane. Like how they work, you know? I was like, bro, I was in shock, man.
Gone hard.
And I thought, oh, maybe it's like a thing they do for tourists and stuff. Nah, bro, they do this for everything.
Grind.
I know what occupation is not being done 100%.
Everything.
Yeah.
The guy makes me my ramen noodles. He makes it with his passion, like heart. Like guys, there was a guy like.
Also, food is just heating everywhere.
Food is in everywhere, and the thing is, guys, like I had to watch out for a couple of things. Like they use like with their ramens and stuff, people think, oh, let's just eat seafood. They put pork broth in it, so they have a broth. So bro, I remember. So what happened was there's a.
I knew you eat sneaky pork by accident.
Don't worry, someone told me before I left.
Oh, okay.
So what I did was I went to some shop. There's a shop that's open 24 hours next to my hotel. I used to get that, and my hotel was like in a suburb. Like I felt like I was in Japan. Like I barely saw any foreigners. I saw like maybe like 1 or 2 white guys.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a black guy after like 6 days. Looked at him, what's up, kid? Tell me, man, bro. She's all tough. And but like it was all Japanese. So that guy, I used to come in every day, and I tell him, I'm like, no, it's like seafood broth. He's like, no, pork broth. Eventually, I came in after like 2 days. He'd make like his own. He'd make a little seafood broth for me.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, bro. Real one. And I was like, bro, what a real one, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, he'd make a seafood broth, put like all the whatever you use to make a broth.
Yeah.
And he'd do that and make ramen noodles. But like the service was just insane, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is something I could apply. That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, bro, I need to apply this when I come back to when I go back to my work. It's like that level of service is like, bro, all right, look, even if you're not happy at your job, even if you don't like your job, just do your best.
Yeah.
And then find something else. And I was thinking that, bro, this service is insane, bro.
Yeah.
And their manners as well. Japanese people are the nicest people, bro. The nicest people. But as you were talking about the suicide rate, there was a few things I saw. Like people work there, like they work long hours, 15 hours maybe a day. So I'm tripping out, bro. Guys, like people come in the morning.
Is that because it's expensive then?
And the work standards are very high.
Yeah.
Like the competition's insane though, man. People are competing. Yeah, the population's crazy, and everyone's competing to be.
Yeah, it's like the most populated city, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like Australia. No, Australia. It's like the population. It's like 1.5 size of Victoria, and it's like
the population of Australia.
is way more than Australia.
It's more.
Yeah, it's way more
crazy.
So like the competition over there is insane, obviously, and obviously the standard of living it's pretty expensive. It cost an arm and a leg, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it got to a point when I was there. I'm like, bro, I was budgeting a lot. I got to the point where like, bro, I'm on holidays, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do this again, solo traveling, you know? Let me just enjoy myself. So I started buying stuff and things. But like, they're working like crazy hours. So you're on the subway, you'd be coming back. So what I do is I'll just leave my hotel around like 7 a.m., even 6 a.m. sometime, and I'll come back to my hotel 12 a.m. Like I'll be doing the whole day of just seeing the whole country, whatever I can do. Brother, when it comes to like 12 a.m., bro, you see people on the trains in suits, like coming home. So imagine 9 to 5, nah, bro, like 9 to 11, man. And then these guys are clonked out on the train.
Yeah.
Guys in suits. And you know what's the worst thing? Every time, brother, some guy will sleep on my shoulder.
Oh, they don't care, they sleep on people.
God, bro, you're knocked out. What do you mean? Imagine you're sleeping like this, you start sleeping like this, and then they're just, you know when you do that little...
Yeah.
Bro, me, I'm doing this, I'm sitting, the guy's on my shoulder. And me, I'm thinking, brother, if I nudge this guy right now to wake him up, he's gonna wake up, he's gonna see a black guy and just have a heart attack. On the real. Let's not beat around the bush. Because it happened to me a couple of times, guys. I'll get to that. So he goes, I'll do this. Like, I'll do this. And then the guy would just drop on me, and I'll just stand like the rest of the way. And I'm like, bro, I could tell. I'm like, these guys are getting they're putting in work. Bro, yeah.
Slavery.
This is not slavery.
Modern day slavery.
It is, bro. They're like, they commit to their country.
15 hours, like slavery.
I don't know if it's 15 hours. Someone was telling me like 14 hours and stuff, but like, to work that is crazy.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, man.
If I work 8 hours, I'm tired.
Yeah. But like, I think that's where we'll eventually get to, man, like with competition here.
True.
If you think about it, with work and stuff.
Well, Sean already does it.
Oh.
Sean's already started, cuz.
Sean smashes at 10 hours a day. What else, man, in Japan, bro? I want to get through Japan.
Racism?
Nah, they like black people, man.
No way.
Like,
And they get a little further, though.
they're used to it now, man. Like, it's like, maybe, I don't know if you experience it, like people think, how do I say this? I'm not this people, you know me, guys. I wouldn't pick up on race. If someone's racist, I wouldn't even pick up on it.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Me, I'm just like, yeah, this guy's a vibe, and then I'll just chuck in a little cute comment to him. He chucks a cute one, and then we're just living life, you know? But like the old people who trip out, like when they see a black guy, like especially in the area I was living, the people would trip out. But then they eventually like
the ones out here.
Yeah, just like that lady did. But like they get used to you eventually. They're just like, bro, like they knew me in the area.
Yeah.
Like they knew, oh, okay. Konnichiwa. And then like it got to the point because I always do the same routine. I'll pick up an egg and mayo sandwich. I'll get an iced coffee and I'll get a water bottle for breakfast every day. The lady,
Why that? Why not nothing else?
it's just my thing, man. I just liked it, man. Because my hotel offered breakfast, but bro, these guys are eating like rice and meat in the morning, cuz. Rice, meat, and fish. I'm like, bro, I'm not eating that, cuz. You know? I tried it the first day and I'm just like, bro, it's not helping my stomach. Because, bro, over there, bro, I'm smacking the toilet down 3-4 times a day, bro. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you, cuz. The amount of spice there I was eating was ridiculous, man. My spice tolerance went up. So I'm going to the thing, bro, the lady, the service is so good. Like, these people knew me. The lady would get the iced coffee cup ready.
Oh, she's already ready.
She sees me, she goes, konnichiwa. And they say a bunch of other stuff, like, welcome, how are
Racial
you?
slurs and all that. And then all the racial slurs you don't know, and then
I don't know, cuz. I'm like, yeah. She'll be like, konnichiwa.
Black dog.
And then, and then she'd have the iced coffee ready for me and the water bottle. Like, she'll go to the fridge. While she sees me getting the egg and mayo, she knows what I'm there. She gets the thing, the water bottle and the iced coffee. And then I'll be like, arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah.
And then I'll walk out, and then I'll pay, and then I'll leave.
She just drops a straight M-bomb after that. Just gets straight into
But like the service, like no, and then just walk out.
Yeah.
But like, the service was just insane. Bro.
Yeah. I respect it.
And like, food was crazy, bro. I loved it, cuz. But it's too spicy sometimes. Like, I had to push my spice tolerance up.
Hey, so you know how like you go to a Japanese restaurant here, you know when they say when you go back to the motherland of the place, it's like way better? Would you say that?
Food was insane, man. But you gotta try things. You gotta be able to try things, bro.
Yeah.
Like as
Shark fin soup.
nah, I had
Did you try anything like
I wanted to try.
what?
I was looking for whale, bro. I went to a market just to look for whale. Because like apparently they sell whale like under the table, you know, like not under the table, but like some spots sell it. So I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it.
What was
man.
the widest food you found? What was the widest
Bro, the weirdest one was not weird, but I was like, bro, I'm like, damn, they sell it here. It was like I was at the baseball brand, they were selling like octopus dumplings.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I feel like that'd be normal there over there.
it's normal there.
That's normal.
For them, it would be normal, yeah. It was not. I munched out on it. It was hectic.
And they eat in a million different ways.
Oh, bro, egg.
It's different.
Bro, I didn't know how much you can do with egg. Steam, fry, cook, boil, everything.
Yeah. With the baby chicken in it.
Just crack it open. So, bro, I was munching guys over there.
Yeah.
Like, everything had eggs in it.
Yeah.
And,
I had egg cake, bro.
but, yeah, that's normal. Bro, I had egg coffee in Vietnam. But, bro,
weird.
and it was the best coffee I had in my life.
That's cab.
No, I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. Taste-wise.
Best coffee you've ever had.
Taste-wise, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'll get to that later, bro.
Okay.
But bro, one thing I learned about over there, Kaz, is one, you gotta have an open mind. Like you can't, the food over there, have an open mind, and don't smell the food, just eat it. Because there was a couple meals.
All I do is smell. Like I smell everything before I eat it.
I don't smell the food. Brother, whatever the guy brings in front of me, I'm just eating it. And I'm tasting it. Because the taste and the smell are different. I was telling you, Kaz, there's a couple of things that smell bad, but taste good. And I learned that over there. Oh, just in Asia, I was just smacking that food. The food was amazing, bro. And just, the vibe of it, man, was just like, it was beautiful, bro. For Japan. If I was to recommend someone to go, like if you had like money saved up, I'd say go to Japan. And they're big on like, I'd probably go there if I had like a wife or something. That's somewhere like
Okay, take wife.
If you had a partner or something,
You feeling a bit lonely when you're over there, mate. Nah. We sit in the restaurant like, fuck, I wish I had.
I was thinking that, no, because you know why? I'll tell you something, bro. When I was there, brother, I felt like everyone was in a relationship. I was tripping out, guys, brother. And the thing is, it's like, bro, this is probably gonna piss off a feminist somewhere, bro, but they're ignorant and they're already pissed off because they have to pay tax. But the women are very feminine there.
Yeah.
Like if that makes sense. Yeah. They're very feminine women.
Yeah.
So like, because they're like that, the guys are very like, hold my wife's hands and like, they're very like, you know, like the guys, like the man's like very like,
Romantic.
not romantic. Yeah, you can say romantic, but
Very
like,
touchy.
like they're like, oh, because she sees him as this masculine figure. She's like, she's very feminine. It's like they're always like holding hands, cuddle, happy, laughs. Like you'll never see this here. Like in the West, I've been to like how many Western countries? I've never seen it like there, and it's normal. Like right now, if you did that, like, mate, if you saw Rayvo and he's pounding, holding hands and doing all, just being all nice to each other in the street, but like, bro, who's this corny ass bloke? True or not, because they say that. Like a lot of people say that. Like,
it's cringy. They'll say it's cringe.
But how cringe is that? Over there, it's normal.
Okay.
They're very like.
So you want a cringy girl? You want a cringy type of relationship?
No. I was thinking. I was just thinking. I don't think I'd ever be like that in public.
Yeah, all right.
I wouldn't.
I'll say.
Trust me. Man, I wouldn't call my wife saying in public, mate. But yeah, like they're very thing. But like that was like one thing I picked up. Like, and the other tourists picked up that a lot. They're like, it's not like that back home.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, bro. What else, man?
You tell me, cause you were there.
Oh, the deers, yeah, Nara Park.
Oh yeah.
You said like the one where they were.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like they're wild deers, but like they train to bow when you feed them.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's like a little thank you, whatever. But then the thing is, guys, once they know you got the thing is they don't show you this, guys. Even I didn't show you. They follow you. You know, Kazi, I'm telling you, let me tell you something. All influencers lie. Everyone that posts on social media is a liar. I'm a liar too. Because I swear to God, they make it seem like, oh my God, this is so beautiful, you're feeding deers. Kazi, I wanted to kick some of those deers in the head.
Oh, they just keep...
Because they keep following you, bro. Because they know you got the food, cuz. But the thing is, no one tells you this and you're not prepared for it, cuz. And I'm not an animal person. I don't like animals getting like touchy, blah, blah, blah. I'm a liar. I didn't put it on my social media, cuz. I put the little cute one with it. I found one deer eating this now. It looks cool. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's so
cute. Yeah.
You know? I'm a liar. Because over there, brother, there's like 20 following you. There's one that looks like it's got rabies with the full horns and stuff, and they're following you. And there's little kids running, crying, screaming, ah! Wow, they got like the cracker and the deers following them.
Yeah.
And they don't show you that, man.
Hey, what was the biggest letdown? Like, you know, when you see it on the internet, you're like, yo, this spot would be mad to go to. And you go there and you're like, what the heck is this?
So there was this thing called, it's like a fountain. It was in Korea. Because let me find the name, because I want to get the name so people know. Because we're
going to call it out and
it's called the Bamboo Bridge. So what it is, it's like a massive bridge and it's got water fountains and it comes out with colors. Colors. I use TikTok for everything. So like on that trip, TikTok was my tour guide. I write activities in this city and it'll tell you everything to do.
Yeah.
Brother, the girl hyped it up like, Kazi, I was going to see Michael Jackson moonwalk on the water, brother.
RPMJ, brother.
Yeah, RPMJ. I thought it was going to be jumping, Kaz. Bro, you go there. And mind you, I set up everything. So it's going to be scheduled at 9 o'clock. They say it happens like 7:30, 8:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever. I'll get the ramen noodles. There's like a little milk, but 7-Elevens there are crazy. Obviously in Asia, like the convenience stores are the greatest things. 7-Eleven, Family Mart. Brother, you go there, bro, because I can live off that for like a year straight.
Yeah.
They got everything. I'll go there, I'll grab the ramen noodle packet, everything, cuz I got all of that. I'm smashing it down, I'm waiting for the thing. I got the picnic set, cuz. Mind you, I'm doing this dolo. My boy Lee wanted to come, but I said, nah, Steve's, bro, it's just too far for you.
Yeah.
Because he was going to come all the way there, it would have been late.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was just sitting there, kicking it. Brother, I'm thinking, the show's about to start. All it is, I ended up being just water hoses, just coming out, fountains, and K-pop music.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Kazi, the North Korean, when I went to the border of North Korea and South Korea, the soldiers looked more entertaining than the water fountains, bro.
Hey, speaking of North Korea, mate, why didn't you run? Why didn't you try?
I should have, I should have went through. Nah, it was too. The thing is, guys, they're already looking at me a bit sus because the American guy.
Hey, the border red hot? Is it crazy?
Red hot. Yeah, there's military everywhere. You can't take photos. Your phone gets taken away, like confiscated for certain points.
No way.
Yeah, man. Like, and even the North Korea.
I saw you were doing it through some telescope.
So like, that was the bit where I couldn't. Where I could record. I only could record that. The other bits you go to, they take your phones away and cameras away. My favorite thing is, like, for example, there's an army base. My favorite Chinese tourists are the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Just to watch them is the greatest thing. There's an army base and they tell you, don't take photos of the army base. Don't. They say, they go, this is this. Not even. Because the thing is, it's an army base at the end of the day.
Yeah.
you don't want them to know what's going on with it, for example, yeah?
Yeah.
The opposite was going, brother, the guy goes, okay, we're going to go past the thing and we're going to go past the South Korean army base. We'll stop by it. Please, no one take any photos, no cameras out, whatever. There was another Chinese group coming past. The lady goes, talking, you know? No photos. Brother, tell me how, out of nowhere, everyone's cameras coming out. Go. Video.
What they do? Did they do anything?
Brother, my tour guide tripped out because he goes, they shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, no way.
He goes, they shouldn't be doing that. Guys, they're full taking videos and everything, bro.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing, but yeah, there's points where we couldn't take our phones and they take your passport away sometimes.
Oh,
as well. Yeah, they take your passport, so you hand in your passport for certain things. And then you go around, I was like next to the border, I was like 20 meters from the border. And then there's where the North Korean soldiers are. Like, there's certain tours, I don't know how I got lucky with my one. So what happened was I was in a tour, and then so I was in my tour, but then they told me, go to another tour. Because you're doing the tour yourself. Yeah. This is for groups. They put me in another random bus, took my passport, and I went with them. But it was a vibe, bro. Korea, speaking of Korea was nice too. I wouldn't go there again for holiday.
Why that?
It's not like a touristy place. I think because I came from Japan, which was just like
tourist habs
vibes.
Yeah.
This was more like a chill city, and I was in Korea at a weird time, so mass stabbings were happening.
No way.
Yeah. It's so random, because so I get there, the guy goes, watch out. There's stabbing. So what happens? Some random Korean boys from the ages like 20 to 35, whatever, we just go around in shopping centers and just start stabbing people, and like with knives.
I think the mental health is cooked.
The mental health is cooked. A lot of them came from the army. They're angry at the economy. Blah blah blah.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff that happens with the army there, yeah, in Korea.
Not really. The Korea's there for 18 months. You gotta be there for 18 months. It's compulsory.
Oh, yeah.
But like, they were very like super like people just apparently stabbing, and then they'll put up like letters, like they put up posts saying, don't come to this area at this time, we're going to be stabbing people there.
Oh, they say it.
Yeah, they post it, bro.
So it's all crew.
Asians are they're randoms, but what happens is one guy will do it and then it will G up another kid to do it, and then another person does it because they want to be like vigilantes or whatever.
Anime shit too.
You know, the anime stuff goes.
Oh, no way.
Not really. Japan's more anime, but
that was just a racist comment.
Yeah, that was a racist comment.
You agreed with it.
I don't know why I agreed with it. But yeah, so what happened was...
Yeah, anime, yeah.
So what happened was, they put up posts, yeah. And then I was at like some place, and then the stabbings were happening, yeah. I came to that place like an hour later, like 2 hours later, and I'm like, why is there so many police around? There's police walking around with like shields and stuff. So it was an awkward time. And then there was a typhoon that happened as well while I was there.
Dang.
So like Korea was, I went to Korea at an awkward time. Yeah. But like, bro, the typhoon was like rain, bro. I just walked out, I'm like, I'm gonna enjoy it.
That's right. How was your food there, bro?
Korea's food.
Korean fried chicken, surely it went down.
Korean fried chicken was good, bro. I ate a lot of that. I ate a lot of, there's some beef thing they have. Beef, like it's like a beef.
It's like thinly sliced?
Thinly sliced, and then they have like onions, caramelized onions with it.
The bulgogi, yeah.
Bulgogi, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
The bulgogi, yeah.
Bulgogi, yeah. We had that. Korea was good too. I liked Korea. Like I wouldn't go there again for holiday, but like to live, I'd live there. It's cheaper there, but it's diverse, and because there's so many people of like all races.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like there's black people there. There's bare black people cuts. I got 16 black people. I'm like, brother, I'm in Asian, brother. I want to see Asians only. I'm trying to vibe with the Asians.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't think you see them in like China or like
what?
Vietnam.
No. Korea is a country where, like there's a lot of like races there.
It's very westernized, would you say?
Bro, I thought I was in New York at one point.
Yeah.
Like the cars are all like American style. I just thought I was in New York, but it was just like Asians. Yeah. Like imagine Asians are white, or like white people are Asians, and that's them. They're the majority, and they're just like I'm like, bro, this is a crazy society, man. Yeah. And how it's run, like, and plastic surgery is big there. Surgery is massive there.
Oh, no way.
Cosmetic stuff.
And the just skincare.
No, brother. Don't worry about skincare, cause people do nose surgeries, eye surgeries. A lot of
transplants.
Huh? Yeah, they don't do that. They do just nose and thing. That's Turkey. Huh? Nah. So what happened was, I'll tell you the story.
What did you say?
Being quiet.
What I did was, I went to a like a cosmetic shop, yeah. And I wanted to buy something for one of my co-workers asked me, she's like, oh, there's this specific thing in Korea they sell. Is that alright if you buy? I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll buy it for you, you know? So I go there, but I didn't go to the right one. I went to another one. Brother, it was a cosmetic shop, but they have a doctor there that provides free surgery.
He's like, you good to go?
This guy saw me, he said, this black guy here, bro, let me take advantage of him, brother. Come. I go, hey, you go on this day. He goes, you want to have a look on any facial stuff? They do a scan of your face and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know what, why not? It's free today.
Yeah.
Brother, the guy's telling me, brother, we can do a lift on the face, fix the eyes, you know, because you're born with these eye bags, but we can fix for you. I'm telling you, bro.
You said, yeah? Tell me more. Yeah, straight up.
I'm like, brother, what the hell? Like, I didn't know it was that big.
It's a trademark, cuz, in the family, cuz. What are you doing?
And then I realized, over there, it's so big. Like, I found out, like, plastic surgery is a massive.
And like quick service.
It's normal. Like, everyone does it.
That's saying how quick we'll do for you.
No. Like, I'll go through, like, while I'm there, like, we can do
That
treatment.
explains a lot, though.
Cuz, but they every woman does it.
Because they're huge on appearance. They love how
They love it, cuz. Appearance is everything there.
Yeah, guys got makeup too, yeah?
Oh, yeah, the standard. And it's not like a, yo.
It's not fruity.
It's normal.
It's not fruity.
But, hey, I've never seen, I think, bro, those guys were like ultimate Asians, bro. Like,
they're jacked.
5'9", 5'10", 6'4" even. Jacked.
Between.
A lot of guys. A lot of guys.
Between Koreans.
No, a lot of big Asians. And I think that's from the military service, but I think that causes a lot of people to be like, yo.
Like, you know the videos where you see the guys in there, they're doing this to the bricks?
Yeah, that's Korean Army, 100%. That's Korean Army.
Yeah.
But like even the girls, man, they're like massive on like appearance.
Yeah.
Like cosmetics. Cause I'm not gonna lie, Korean girls were jumping. Like the appearance, like, cause they look beautiful, bro. And I knew it was the surgeons.
Hey, we trying to get married to one of them?
No, of course, I don't mind. No. But like I was saying, like a lot of them, like the appearance-wise, like they're very big on it. Like even the girls were massive on it. And I'm like, bro, even the culture, bro, like but it's probably gonna offend people. It's gonna come out probably bad. But how do I say this? Japan and
Say
Korea.
how it sounds.
I'll say how it sounds. Yeah. Japan and Korea, yeah. They took everything about black culture, positive wise, and just ran with it.
Okay.
Clothing, food, hair, what else? Shoes, music. It took everything positive out of black culture, and they just run it with it in Asia. And it's like, bro, they're doing the only thing, like they took it to like another level.
Oh, well, Korean did the stabbings as well.
Yeah, but like it was crazy. Hey, it was crazy. I was like, bro, this is like everything black, all the good out of black culture, and I was tripping out, bro. Like this is like how they were able to even do it, man. I was just like, I was tripping out, and it's normal with it. Yeah. Like you see an Asian guy braided hair, bro.
Oh, what?
Proper. And guys.
No, you see here too. You see here.
No, proper braided hair, and I'm like, guys, listen, and
Get perms.
oh, they're big on perms as well. Yeah, they're massive on perms. But cuz they look dripped out. I'm like, cousin, what's up, cuz? Harry, how did it? I called him when I was there. He didn't pick up. I tried telling him. Yeah, man, Korea was lit. Food-wise was good. Korean food is amazing. What else am I thinking?
Hey, your visa. Something happened with your visa.
Oh yeah, when I messaged you guys in the group.
What happened with that?
So that was me going to Vietnam, bro. So I was at the airport, and I took an L. So you see, these are the L's you gotta take, Kaz. Sometimes in life you just gotta take L's, Kaz.
Yeah.
And just move with them, Kaz. So what happened was, while I was, the visa, I am working from home, I applied for the visa. Brother, I put the wrong passport number in. So then I get to the airport. I go to the airport, I'm telling the lady, yeah, put in the luggage bag. The guy says, you have visa? I said, no, well, yeah, of course. Show him the visa. He looks at the visa, he goes, not the right visa. So what do you mean? I missed a 7 on the number. I missed just 1 7 on my number, my visa number. That stuffed me up. So I missed the flight. So I'm stuck in the airport for like 12 hours, bro. And then I told him, hey, listen, let me change flights. They put me into like the 8:30 flight. So I'm just stuck in the airport, bro. Mind you, I'm on like 1 hour of sleep. I didn't sleep the night before. I'm like, bro, let me enjoy my last night Korea. So I'm just walking around the whole night. I was walking, munching out, bro. Things don't close there. So I'm just walking. It was like a Monday, Tuesday night. I was walking around, vibing, watching some EPL, just kicking back. Brother, I get to the airport, bro. I want to drop. I'm like, no sleep.
Yeah, you're wrecked.
I'm wrecked at the airport, guys. And then I apply for a visa. Guess what the visa told me? The next visa is going to come in like 12 hours. Like, I was trying the urgent visa, but it didn't work out. Anyways, bro, I was like, bro, it is what it is. Life's life. I'm just going to kick at the airport. I went and grabbed a munch, kicked back, watching some movies. And then 2 hours later, bro, I just get a message. Welcome to Vietnam, visa approved. And I catch the thing.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
So I get to Vietnam. But like, Vietnam's sick, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't tell you about Korea, bro. I was starting Korea.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Didn't I tell you?
Your face?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, cuz. Yeah.
So, bro,
All right.
that's probably the craziest thing that happened over there.
That was in Korea or Japan?
In Korea.
Yeah.
So I go to this indoor theme park, vibing, you do little jumps and all of these. I felt like a kid, bro. I was just vibing there, bro. I was just being childish, bro. I was just having fun.
Yeah.
And one thing you have to do, bro, I enjoy my own company. And sometimes you just got to embrace the moments, have a laugh with yourself, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was doing that, I was having a laugh, and then I finished, and I'm like, oh, bro, I'm starving after the park, bro. I was there for like 3 hours. I'm like, okay, like halal food near me. We find there's an Indian restaurant, bags of Indian food. Why not? I'll have Indian today. I haven't had Indian here. So I go there and I've been eating Indian food for about what? My whole life.
Yeah.
I've been eating the same thing, chicken tikka masala, chicken and the what's the chicken? The
naan bread?
No, the garlic naan bread, yeah. And they give you like this chicken tikka, actual chicken, not curry. Like you get
Tandoor.
chicken,
Tandoor.
Maybe it's not tandoori. It's a chicken thing. So anyways, I smash down the chicken. I'm munching out on the chicken. I'm like, yeah, sweet. That's like an entree. They give you like a combo. Entree, main, and dessert. And I get a mango lassi. Bro.
Was it good, but was the food at least nice?
The chicken was Mickey. It was beautiful. I start eating the curry. And 3 bites in, my tongue starts to tingle. And my throat starts to tingle. I'm like, yeah, I'm having an allergic reaction. I call the lady over. I'm like, do you guys put any actually, I'm not going to tell her. I don't know if someone yeah, someone voice me. Did you put any of this in the curry? They're like, no, we'd have it. I'm like, okay. So I'm drinking water. I'm like, yo, I'm having an allergic reaction. And for me, it takes me about like 30 to an hour when my body reacts.
Yeah.
And my allergic reaction was pretty severe. For the food, where my neck swells up, like my thing clogs up. I can't breathe. Sean knows about this, mate.
The regular thing about
the regular, and my face swells up.
Yeah,
and I get like heavy rashes. I can't breathe, so I have to get the tablets.
Hospital. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tablets or EpiPen first, brother. I'm dying in front of this lady. It got to the point where I'm doing this, like my breathing, so like that's how I knew my breathing was affected. I'm doing this like that deep, like I'm breathing like that, and I'm sculling the water down because I'm trying to find the pharmacy on my phone near me. Brother, the lady's looking at me dying. I said, are you sure you didn't put anything in it? My voice is changing too. Brother, the lady looks at me, she goes, brother, would you like the bill? Kazi, I was like, what? I'm dying in front of her. Like, she sees my face swell up. She sees my face rashing up. And then I'm like, bruh, I was in shock, Kaz. I started laughing. I started laughing, bro. And I'm like, and I just went in my Kaz, imagine that, Kaz.
Yeah.
I just chucked whatever money there. I just threw whatever cash on the table and I just left the restaurant. And I went to catch a cab.
Yeah.
I called a cab, I jump in the cab. This guy turns around. He looks back, imagine an Asian guy from Korea. Mind you, I went to a theme park like that's like really east of Korea, Seoul. So it's like really suburb, that place. There's a lot of Koreans there. But the guy turns around, sees me, a black guy, face swelled up, cuz barely breathing. He goes, and he goes, his heart dropped. I'm like, hospital.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hospital. And then I go, he just flies to the hospital. I find the pharmacy. They already knew, like, I'm like, a tablet for allergies. And then that was like 30, 40 minutes in. I took the tablet. And then I was like, bruh. I sat down in that pharmacy for like...
Your whole face was swollen when you showed the photo.
Yeah, I
took the photo in the video.
Yeah,
I put the photo there. But like, I just literally sat in that pharmacy for like 20, 30 minutes lying down, like sitting down like this.
That's not...
Just resting up. But like, you get into situations like this when you're by yourself too.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to react. Like, I could have just sat down and just panicked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like,
died there.
But the thing is, you know what? I reckon because even that lady, just her, brother, would you like the bill?
Yeah.
That just made me laugh because, like, you know, in that situation, like just things like that just keeps you calm, you know?
I didn't even know you were allergic to stuff, bro.
Yeah, I got pretty weird allergies, bro. We still laugh at Sean and stuff having allergies, bro. And then
I'm work off that. Nah.
yeah,
Hey, yours a random one? I'm allergic to chlorine.
nah, we know that one. Your skin rashes up.
Yeah.
Never swimming.
Nah, I can if I really want to, but what happens is, I get rashes, so I get really itchy. Like, I get so itchy, and I start sneezing non-stop. So when I get out, I'm just sneezing non-stop. Itch, for like hours, cuz.
Yeah.
Beatboxing, cuz. Yeah. Rayvo, hey, come. There's no context to it, cuz.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, come.
But yeah, guys, I was guys, the rash too. Guys, like I always forget because there's always like a 5-year span between the allergic reaction. Yeah. You know, there's a long time between to me having an allergic reaction. I rarely have them, you know.
Yeah.
So when the rash is just like, bro, I know what like addicts feel, like heroin addicts and stuff, when they rip it into their skin because it's itchy and stuff. Cuz I'm feeling them, cuz.
Cuz, how are you comparing that?
Like, cuz, no, cuz I feel them, cuz. Like, I get what, cuz, you know when you just, cuz, so like, bro, I started scratching like the back of my ears, cuz, and I'm like, cuz, this feels good, man. But like, cuz, if you do it, you like.
Yeah, so you're like, you know what, I'm trying a bit of heroin.
I'll try one day.
Yeah,
but like, cuz, I was like, even when I was having the allergic reaction, I was like, bro, this feels good, man. Like just scratching the back of my ears or just like a weird spot here.
Yeah.
I didn't know how good it felt, but like, yeah, man. Like,
Just keep going at it.
yeah, bro. I ended up that day, cuz I remember, cuz you know what happened? I sent a video to the boys of Tottenham playing that night.
Yeah.
So I sent a video to them. And he was like, Kazi, what happened to you, brother? He thought I got into a punch or something, bro. Yeah. And he's like, yes, you look good. I'm like,
Yeah, so I didn't like K-pop, they jump you.
yeah. Bro, there's a lot of Africans there too, cuz I forgot to say. Like,
You did say that,
oh, no. Don't worry about Nigerians, cuz, bro. I've seen like the West Africans are there. They live there. They're posted there, bro. I've seen like half Korean, half. I met a few half Korean, half Nigerian.
No way.
Yeah, kids. That was normal. But like, bro, I saw a lot of Somalis there, bro.
That's wild.
That was the most random thing. Like, I know they watch K-pop and K-drama and all of that stuff, but like, I saw a lot of Somalis there, bro. Like, I remember I was eating at a restaurant and then there was some Somali girls, they stripped out when they saw me.
Yeah.
Because they thought I was Somali, and I'm like, they're like, oh, are you from Somalia? I'm like, nah, I'm from I'm Eritrean. And then I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? They're like, oh, we're on holiday and she lives here.
Fuck.
So there's like Somali girls living there, bro. And I met some guy.
I think there's better black girls in Korea, bro. Like the K-pop thing.
Yeah, the K-drama and stuff.
Opera.
Yeah,
It's not opera, it's not drama.
yeah, they're into that. Like they fly there, they go on holiday there, and they love the culture and stuff.
Fuck that.
But like, I didn't. That tricked me out the most, man. But then Vietnam. I wasn't there.
Vietnam.
My whole life I've been. Guys, let me tell you guys something, cuz. I'm gonna put a screenshot here, cuz. Go overseas, cuz. You gotta live your life, cuz. Because you never know when you're gonna go, cuz.
Yeah.
On the real, cuz. People say, I wanna go overseas, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
You never know when you're gonna go, cuz.
Yeah.
Cuz, I'll tell you, I'll put even a screenshot on the group chat, on this thing. Like, cuz, my homeboy, yeah. Markety, the one that passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was walking in the street and I remembered him then. We were planning to go to Japan together.
Yeah.
Because that weekend he made the group chat. He passed away on the Monday. He made the group chat on the Friday to go to Japan.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
You never know when you're gonna
yeah.
go. Just go, Kaz. Go. You have to go overseas. But like we always had this inside joke in high school, Kaz, where our school used to do like a tour to Vietnam. So they used to go to think. We used to always, yeah. So that's how I think I'll get the going on them. So there's a teacher. He passed away too, cuz. But he used to come in every day. He used to go, "Hi guys, we're going to Vietnam. If you guys are interested, just raise your hand." This that. Cuz this guy, no one ever puts their hand up. And we're like, cuz mind you,
every day.
Yeah, every day he comes in.
Yeah.
And we're like 15, 16 years old, bro. We're thinking, bro, like, cuz if this guy wants to advertise it, bro, he's got to make it even more.
Yeah, it's to pitch it out.
So we always used to say, like, we made it in joke, like the boys made this joke, they go, imagine one day we're just in class and our teacher, her name is Miss Skipper, she used to have like coffee. So it's just straight long black coffee, guys. So we're just like, this guy would just come into class one day, he just smacks the door open, slides it open, and goes, "We're going to name." Grabs her coffee, skulls it, "Who's going to name right now?" And there was a kid that was autistic in our class. So he used to sit in the front. We're like, bro, he'd probably just smack on his table.
It's got thick.
So we think, bro, we're 15,
Yeah, of course.
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going." The kid would be like, "Yeah, I'm going to nap too." And we're just thinking that we're like, bro.
That's the way to G it up.
Yeah, and then like I was,
Little holiday when you were there.
and then the day I landed, I looked at the guy. I landed in Vietnam, and because I travel every time, I use Booking.com.
Yeah.
They give me like crazy things. Like I get like 20% off my hotels. I get discounted cab. I get free cabs from the airport. Free cabs to the airport.
You're advertising.
Booking.com. Yeah, but look it up for me. Shout out Booking.com. Sign up today.
Use code swelling up in Korea.
I love Vietnam, guys, bro. And if anyone's Vietnamese watching this, guys, don't get dirty, bro. Cause he tell me how, cause I check into my hotel. The guy comes in with the luggage to take the bags, helps me the bags up. As I'm taking the guy takes the bags up. He comes in, he comes into the elevator with me, and he presses like another level, and I'm going to my level. He looks at me, he goes, "Hey, you go sleep now?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna rest before I sleep. Like just hang out, like chill a bit, rest a bit, you know?" Cause it's called a long flight. I've been out for like almost 28 hours, 29 hours. He looks at me, he goes, "Hey, come, level 3. Massage, boom, boom. I'll give you a good price." I'm like, "Crazy, I just landed here. I just landed here."
It's on the Australian passport.
Yeah.
It has on the Aussie
You already need cats, Because a couple Aussies in my hotel were chatting up everyone, bro.
No way.
Oh, they were horny, cats.
I feel like Aussie white people, they go to Asian countries, that's it.
They love it. No, I know.
They can't be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. They, cause Aussies over there just like, it's like they just take off the 10 kilos off their shoulders. I swear, that's what it is. They're just relaxed, bro. Like, you just see them, bro. They're just vibing, bro. But like, sometimes they get a bit cheeky, cuz. That's the only thing, because they know they can get away with it. You can see privilege in cuz. But, cuz, it's a vibe, cuz. Like, when you see another, like, I didn't want to see any Aussies in Japan or Korea, but when I was in Vietnam, I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind it."
Yeah.
Ciao, boys, what are we doing today? You know what I mean? Guys, I remember there was a guy, who used to start drinking in the morning, breakfast.
That was his breakfast.
Guys, the guy, because you know what happens, all the hotels I'll go to, they always had breakfast included because of the deal. Because Booking.com took it up. He used the code swelling up in Korea, Booking.com. But the guy used to, what's it called? The guy, I'll come in for breakfast, I'm smashing down eggs. And obviously, bro, I'm not going to smash down pho, they have pho, they have kinds of smashing down rice in the morning, because I'm saying, brother, my stomach needs to warm up. I'll wake up, I have the lady will make me scrambled eggs, bit of peanut butter and jam, I have a coffee. Brother, tell me how this guy, he goes, sorry, he's having breakfast, he looks at the lady, "Do you have any whiskey?"
Far out.
I need this, by the way. 9 a.m. Dang. "Do you have any whiskey?" The lady looks at him. "Yes, 1 minute." And she goes, the guy did the thing. But like, I was just chill there, bro. But like, I did a lot of like tourists, explore the city and stuff in Korea and Vietnam.
I mean, you're only in Vietnam for 5 days. Yeah.
I wanted Vietnam to be that. Just post up, guys. Yeah. Because I like Vietnamese people. Like, I grew up around Vietnamese people. I like Vietnamese people. I know the vibe. Yeah. You know? I knew I'll go there, I could just relax. Yeah. I'll go get massages, because I had a couple injuries, from soccer. I found they do the massages, and I didn't get the appies. I didn't get the appies, but I got proper massages done, guys.
Yeah, that's what they always say too.
That's what they tell me, honest. But like, I got proper massage because I had 4 injuries and stuff. But I was paying and the thing is, you know what tripped me out? I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple times I was like, so I'll go to the massage place, the one I used to go to next to my hotel. Sometimes the ladies thought they were a thing. The ladies wanted to come out give me a good quick massage.
Yeah.
And I looked at the ladies, I'm like, the guy's tripping me down, brother. You want me? And then I get a proper massage. But they're proper, cause I got the hot stone, cause you know when you're over there, you can get the stuff you can't get here.
Yeah.
Like if you
all
get
the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
hot stone, you're paying what? 150, 200.
Yeah.
Bro, you're paying $12 there, bro. $12 hot stone, brother. Brother, I don't even care if it damages my back. Put it on.
It stones your back, bro.
It starts floating again. Hot stone. I got acupuncture.
Yeah.
Brother, everything.
Nice.
Cause the full one worked. I had a full injury.
Yeah.
The guy gave me proper thing. He loosened up. Cause he was showing me there's a lot of knots in our feet that we don't know about. But brother, the guy cooked my back. The guy cooked.
So you're paying $12.
Can no man.
Your back is like you grew, yeah?
That guy,
Guys, stumble on the kids.
the guy started me.
Yeah, guys, the guy's laying up to the bro.
Cause the guy, he's a grown man, he just starts kneeing me in the back. I'm thinking, brother, this hurts? Is this loosening the muscles or tightening it, brother?
Yeah.
Bro, he cooked me, cuz. He cooked my back, cuz. That lower back, cuz, was gone for a couple of days, cuz.
You're still in recovery mode.
I'm still in recovery mode, cuz. But yeah, bro, it was crazy, bro, Vietnam. And I just would ride the scooters around. I met a couple travelers there, cuz, vibing with them. Yeah, man, it was crazy, bro. Cause this episode was just a straight summary of the trip.
Yeah, guys. Hey, overall, what was the biggest highlight of the trip? The biggest, what was the best moment you could say at this moment? I was like, man, I love this moment.
This is a weird one, bro. But cause there was a couple of moments, cause sometimes you gotta have a tune. You gotta play a couple of songs, cuz. You know what I mean? And cuz, I haven't been enjoying music as much, cuz.
Yeah.
It just fell off the last few years. I stopped listening. But there was a couple of moments where, bro, I was in Japan, I was in a famous karaoke spot, and I was in that area. I'm like, let me go stuff like this karaoke spot. It's one of the top rated. Anyways, I went there and I'm just seeing all these people singing, Americans and stuff. Anyways, cuz, there was a couple of Japanese people there, cuz. And you guys don't watch anime, cuz, so you guys wouldn't know. Anyways, whenever I stand out because I'm black. So they thought I was gonna chuck on some hip hop song or something. They gave me the gadget for the karaoke. And then I chucked on a song, it's one of the intros for one of the Naruto songs.
Yeah.
And for them, it was a banger back then. 15 years ago, 10 years ago, it was one of the best songs. It's my favorite anime intro song. It goes, sha-la-la, itsuka Right. When I chucked that song on,
They G'd up.
When I say they G'd up, this guy came, I love you. That's it. Bro, the karaoke place that was singing it, vibe. That was a highlight, man. And the whole place was just singing that song, and I was like, bro, this is a sick
moment, yeah.
Because I'm like, guys, this is one of my favorite songs. That was my favorite anime song as a kid. And I'm like, these guys on the other side of the world are experiencing the same feeling I'm experiencing because of this song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy how anime is that big, bro. And anime is TV for them.
Yeah.
So that was a crazy feeling. What else was it? Oh, there was a couple of times there was one time I was walking down, I was 1:30 a.m. I was coming back to my hotel because I went to Hiroshima and I came back late. And then I just chucked in my AirPods. I barely chucked on my AirPods, but I was like, let me chuck in my AirPods today. Brother, you know a song came up on the Spotify?
What's that?
Nah. Nah, let me start the song. I'll try to... I know the song, yeah. When the night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid.
Yeah.
Just as long as you stand stand by me.
It's the outro. You gotta sing that.
So darling, stand by me. Subscribe
To the channel.
me.
Rayvo almost died in Korea because of an Asian.
Indian food.
No, because of an Asian. An Asian cooked it, right?
No, it was Indian food. It was Indian restaurant. Yeah, but like
Wait.
that was the thing, bro. Like straight up, I'd advise anyone if you don't want to spend that much money, go to Asia.
Yeah.
Travel Asia, and even like if you haven't traveled, Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Travel around Southeast Asia, that's a vibe, guys. Like that's the probably thing. We was going in there. We were up me. I told Weaver, hey, listen to this. I told Weaver, come with me on the trip. I told him, hey, come on, guys, let's go. I'm gonna go overseas anyways. Come with me. He goes, nah, man, I'm really busy. Whatever, you know, I gotta do my own thing. Whatever. Yeah. Brother, when I get back, he goes, hey, I'm going to Vietnam in 2 weeks. You're done.
I didn't even have an ass woman, Bobby.
Stick that, you know.
Hey, for $10 you can get one of these as well.
Yeah, I got that drawing. That was a vibe.
So what's-
that was in Osaka. So I was just
Don't do photo of us. I mean,
no, I bought. This is nothing. Hey, if this
Kim
gets-
Jong board.
if this gets taken down,
Kim Jong board.
if this gets taken down, you suffer 4 generations of imprisonment, Kaz. But yeah, man, I'd probably say like if I was like that was a good trip, man, and we're back as well. So we're gonna start smashing out episodes. But I was gonna say, hey, we're gonna do a few episodes just us, the boys, kicking it back, because I want our viewers to enjoy us, man, enjoy our company, because hey, we love our guests and stuff, but like sometimes you just gotta vibe with the boys.
Yeah.
Get down and dirty.
We may not get down and dirty, but we'll get down.
Have you seen that show Down for Love?
Nah.
Oh, go on Netflix because there's a show of, it's like a Down syndrome people with Down syndrome dating show. So they got, it's jumping, Kaz. Because you know why, Kaz?
You relate?
No, Kaz. No. The thing about Kaz, you got to realize, like what I love about people with Down syndrome, Kaz, they're the most honest, like they're just them.
And genuine.
They're the most genuine. So they're like there's none of this filtered how we talk, go on a date, pick up fake stuff. It's like, I like you. You know what I mean? Like it's genuine. I'm nervous. They tell you how they feel. Like it's all of that.
Emotions.
They are the emotions, and it's so genuine.
yeah.
So that's a sick show, bro. We'll talk about that next week, actually.
Yeah, all right.
You go watch
I gotta watch it.
Go watch it.
Tiptoes or whatever.
Oh no, we're gonna watch Tiptoes as well. That's a show, guys. But hey, we're back anyways. So tell your mum to go subscribe.
Yeah, hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode as well.
Yeah,
we're back.
we're
Rayvo's back from overseas. We're back from our rest. The boys are back as well. We got Wee Homer,
squad.
Twang, and Sean.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The boys are back.
Got the full.
So make sure you guys do hit the subscribe, and if you're listening on the audio experience, make sure you guys hit us with that follow. Stay humble. Faith.
Hands up for the real, thumbs down for the fake. I had to go get it, no I couldn't wait.